Ah, fuck, I lost the script again.
Oh no.
Ricky, you gotta stop throwing it in the
You're so
shredder.
bad at this.
I'm sorry, but
Yeah, our
Shredder looks
writers
like
aren't that bad.
our writers aren't that bad. My brother in Christ, we're the writers.
Wow. Hey, Erland, you take 48 points of psychic damage just because.
Just because.
Which,
Right.
by the way, for you specifically, Erland, a long rest has passed.
Amazing. I need it. Putting up with these people.
A long rest has passed.
That's Josh speaking, not Erland.
It's Josh speaking, not Erland.
Okay, what happened last time?
That's a
Well,
great question. I
let
sure
me
wonder.
tell you. Where we left off the 2 weeks ago, we talked to the survivors that we saved. But after we killed off the darkspawn that were nearby, after discussing with them a bit, we realized that one of them had in fact contracted the blight, and we told them where to go and how to essentially get back. And I believe because Josh wasn't there, we decided Erland was escorting them back to the Grey Warden. I believe, right, team?
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
You ain't happy about it.
And then at some point along the ride along, while we were making our way towards the canyon, I got the mental notification, hey, Siren's dead. So I then resummoned him.
It was a Skype noise.
Yep.
It was the AirPods.
Yeah. You need to charge your fucking bird.
We eventually made our way back to, we made our way finally to the canyon where we believe the flowers would be. Who wants to go next?
I could pick it up. So we get to the canyon, and Azasan, fixes his bird. His bird's like, man, giant lizard. And I'm like, giant lizard? Oh, silly Siren. We get to this tree, and there's this one flower that's been picked off. Maybe from Siren, maybe another bird, we don't know. And there's like, oh great, there's more flowers on the tree. But the tree's spiky with thorns, and it's very hostile. So we're trying to figure it out. And Sarah's like, maybe I could become a rat, do some shape-shifting thing. Before we could commit to that, a giant 3-meter tall blight dinosaur interrupts our meeting, along with its babies. I think maybe not. I could continue.
Somebody else
Okay.
wants to go?
Yeah.
I mean, I could go again.
I'll go. I didn't necessarily want to, but no one else is talking. So, so basically we fought the dinos. After a big struggle, we were able to defeat them. And we got the original flower to Siren picked, and upon still raging, Shepherd just kind of was like, fuck it, and got more flowers through the thorns. And we have 5 of the flowers total.
Mm-hmm.
The next thing that I have is that Shepherd had a very, very intense nightmares. That included a shallow pool of deep burgundy blood, corpses, and he recognized people in it. There were mages, and he feels somehow he missed something, and then it felt stuck in blood as it solidified beneath his feet. And we make the track back at a similar speed that we were going before, and we get back and find out we have exactly 6 hours left to potentially do something that usually takes 8 for this concoction.
Yippee.
Yippee!
Erland.
Erland.
Yeah.
So, is this the end of the recap?
Yeah.
Do you want to tell them, or should I?
Go ahead.
So
Ash is dead.
it's no.
We're getting a cat.
We're getting so me and Alec plan on this being a much more relaxing session because it's been pretty intense the last couple.
What? What do you mean?
What do you
There's
mean?
a dog dying.
There's a dog dying. So, there is a low likelihood of Ash dying because we have set up things for you to do. However, there is still the possibility.
Yeah. It's like if you guys fuck up so badly, like you know, like you pour like hot acid onto Ash. It's like, okay, yeah, he's dead. But we don't like we came up with like, you know, like little skill challenges, and we want you guys to have fun but not to be like stressed out while doing these skill challenges that like are supposed to be fun. So we're just telling you blanket statement, like, unless every single person like rolls so goddamn horribly or like does something super stupid, like it, like you fought a T-Rex, like it's not like
You fought a T-Rex below the recommended level.
very much so.
I sure did do that.
Yeah, Erland, you
Yeah,
should.
Erland. You're
You were
there in
there.
spirit.
Speaking of Erland, you were tasked with riding a great big horse and kind of like pulling along a caravan of a bunch of strangers, one of which you have identified to have the Blight, through the Blight lands, back the way you came to get them to safety while the rest of your group continued on their journey. You did this of your own free will and nobody else's. You remember the path that you all took, and take care to avoid, one, the wolves, and two, any of the darkspawn encounters that you, like, may have been in your way. As you get back, to Lomarin, it's getting to, it's getting a bit darker in the day. Late evening, you have a caravan full of very badly hurt individuals, one of which has the Blight. Where are you going? What do you do?
So, question:
Mhm.
did like the party have like a consensus about what was being done about this one blighted person?
Bring her to the warden.
To the warden.
And
Yeah.
you do have darkspawn blood with you.
Right.
Yeah,
we do-
the
we
warden
do
had
have
mentioned
one
that
spot.
they could do something if someone was blighted. So we're like, yeah, Erland, take it back.
Welcome back.
No.
Hoorah.
For no other reason.
For no other reason. Yeah.
As Erland's disassociating because Josh isn't there.
Yeah, no, just Erland, like in game and real life, was just driving for 5 hours.
Yep.
So it's great.
Autopilot.
Autopilot.
For
yeah,
very
cruise
different
control.
reasons, though.
And so, okay, we want to bring them to the warden to do something about the blight. And as for the rest of them, they're all just terribly not looking good. So, here's the plan, right? We are gonna, like, you know, drop off, have everyone, you know, just gathered up. Those who aren't doing too hot have had a tough. So I was just like, it's like a caravan, right? They didn't have to like walk the entire way.
No, there is a caravan.
Okay, fantastic.
You're on a horse, you're speeding along, and they're just like
Yeah,
running
they're just,
up
like,
behind
walking
you.
behind you. It's like me and a good line of toddlers. So we'll set them out, right? Everyone finally can get their bearings, wake up, right? Keeping some distance from this blighted fella, right? But everyone else by that point can.
Oh, I'm
can
so sorry.
appreciate-
You notice that every single person is a woman.
Interesting.
specifically. Like, this is something that catches your attention.
No one can't talk to women. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know if you would know, like, anything significant about that, but it is, like, weird because
Odd.
one you know specifically, like, you've heard stories of Darkspawn. They don't take prisoners.
They don't care.
They do not take prisoners. They take corpses and, like, mount them on a wall or something, or put heads on pikes just to, because, like, they're just cruel and vicious creatures. And they want to see people suffer, type of thing. But it's not like, we're gonna take these prisoners and then barter with people. They, like, that's not, they don't have an economy or anything. So the fact that, like, one, they have people alive, and two, that it is all specifically women, elves and humans, that kind of, like, catches your attention.
I'm sorry, what was that? Missed it. Just
They're all, like, elves and
They're all elves
they're
and-
elves and humans, and they're all women.
yeah. Okay. I think first order of business is bringing them back to Uncle's place, right? Our Grey Warden friend, right, should hopefully be a little bit better, like, you know, kind of.
Yeah, she's
Healing
had
up a little bit
day
more.
to rest. You see her wounds have like, healed over.
All right. Then the plan here, we'll bring them over. You know, have everyone sort of like take a seat here or there, right? As Erlin does a quick once over, right, with just the healer's kit, right? And he'll just speak to the ones that aren't blighted, be like, all right. Anything particularly bad, you just let me know. All right, I'll patch you up however I can.
They nod, but you also notice that some of them have, like, healer's kits, and it might just be, like, they need rest. But if you want to, like, just make a general medicine check, to, like, patch up any, like, major wounds that, like, have opened up over your travel or anything, you can. Or, like, change bandages and stuff like that.
Precisely. Click.
You do a good job of kind of, like, just being a healer, for these women. You see, like, Lisa seems to be know what she's doing, and then a few of, like, the ones that aren't as hurt are helping along as well. It's not a super dire situation, like, they'll be fine. But they just, like, look banged up and tired, and they went through a really rough situation. So a few have, like, really vacant stares.
Yeah. Ern will just gesture towards the one, right, as he
Mhm.
heads up to Lisa, and it's just that one needs more help than I can provide,
I know.
and he'll hold out a vial of that darkspawn blood. Whatever miracles he can make happen.
I appreciate this. Though she might not.
What's
And
my idea?
Lisa just kind of walks over, kind of, like, says something in a hushed tone. Though the woman, like, her eyes just kind of widen and then, like, unfocus. And then she, like, hugs Lisa and, like, begins to cry, and Lisa just, like, pats her on the back. Make an insight check.
Ooh, insight. Alright. Bullshit detector.
24. You see that this woman believes that her life will be saved. You notice on Lisa's face that it's not that simple. And there's something more to, like, what Lisa is about to do than, like, just saving a life and, like, having her, you know, live freely. But it seems that she hasn't really told her this. And then Lisa just kind of nods to the rest of the group, says, "This is something that I must insist be done in secret. It is the only secret that the Great Wardens possess." And she kind of, like, nods at you and says, I will remain on Lomarin for maybe a day more, depending on how this goes. But I believe after this, it will be time to leave. I appreciate all that you've done, and you and your friends, so tomorrow, when I'm leaving, say goodbye, if you would like. And she grabs the woman and walks out of the bar. The rest of them just kind of stare, a little confused, a little worried. Some seemingly bad insight have like are like rejoicing in their happiness and going, oh my god, she's gonna be okay, thank goodness. Yeah. And Lisa has left you a kind of like instructions on how to craft this potion for Ash to cure the blight on the Mabari.
Okay. Have instructions.
It is very much like when a friend hands you like a home cooked recipe. It is literally like the most vague and like measure with your heart kind of instructions. Almost as if like the recipe's been either changed or misheard or like it just like fixed over and over, and this is like the condensed version of that, and it's just kind of like the scrawling of someone who like vaguely knows like what you're supposed to do but isn't a chemist.
It's very vibes-based potion making.
Very, very much so. Which is not how you're supposed to go about it.
No.
I'd like you to just give me a flat intelligence check.
I'm so intelligent. All right.
Pretty good for a flat intelligence check.
Okay. You know that the kind of process and the kind of thing that this potion is made to do would take 8, maybe 10 hours. And you're not sure when the group is getting back. Because the group thinks like they just need to be here before the 24 hours are up. While you're reading over this potion, this is going to take like a while to make. However, with a 14, you would know that if you had people helping you, specifically people who are proficient with alchemical supplies, that would, one, significantly decrease the time spent making it, and two, it would decrease the chances of the like recipe, like something horrible happening to it.
All right. So, I'll take note of these setbacks, and I wouldn't be able to start this really, at least not until I have the main ingredient, the crux of what all this is reliant on. So, what I'll do, right, other than get a couple drinks in at the bar, and basically just say to whoever's celebrating and being all like, oh my gosh, this is great, we get to live to see another day, thank you so much. Basically just the only response being, don't thank me.
They kind of give you like weird looks and then just like move away a little bit. Like the awkward just kind of like bar stool hop away.
Yeah. And he'll, after getting back on his feet, actually head to the boat.
Okay.
Our boat, our ship. Because I'm looking particularly for Nadim.
All right. Make a perception check.
I will perceive. Let's go.
17. On your way to the boat, you kind of like move through the city. You notice a familiar sighting of Nadim at one of the local shops, seemingly browsing around for kind of like potter's supplies for like just like clay making and stuff like that.
I ain't interrupting anything, am I?
Oh. Hey, Erland.
I'm not gonna take you away from your day or anything. I don't know when I'm gonna need a call on your help, but there is something going on at the moment.
Nadim just rolls his eyes and goes, "Yeah, there's always something going on."
No Indra's dog.
Yes, I'm aware of Indra's dog.
Got the blight.
He, like you see his entire demeanor kind of shift, and he goes, "Oh, fuck. That really sucks. I'll go talk to Indra later."
I ain't asking for any funerary help. In fact, we're kinda trying to avoid it all. There's one chance, and right now the others are off in the Blighted Lands, just trying to get a hold of what we need to make that chance happen. A potion. That's the only thing that gets specifically Mabari Hound out of a bind like that.
He just kind of thinks for a second, goes, "That would, well, no, but you'd need a, oh. They're in the
And
Blightlands? That is insane. Wait, how many of them are on the Blightlands? How long has it been? Because if they are that in the Blightlands for that long, then that means that they're, oh no. Are they gonna be okay? Well, they're probably gonna be okay. It's, what, like 6 of them there? But things that we've seen.
I mean, the one back here. Brought
Yeah,
back
you would be.
Oh.
It's all a shit show. Look. I would appreciate your help on this.
Yeah, I'm sure you would.
And hopefully the situation isn't worse by the time they're back, but they're gonna do what they can to get a particular ingredient, and I'm gonna need as many alchemically minded folk as I can on this kind of project.
He just kind of goes,
Not a lot of time.
"Fine. What else am I here for, right?" And kind of just finishes his transaction at the shop. Just kind of like a set of kind of like sculptor's tools. Looks back at you and goes, "Are we doing this now, or should I wait to be summoned tomorrow?"
Nah, probably just head on to the boat. Use our lab.
Aye aye, Erland, and he walks off.
Head back just to Uncle's. Have
Okay.
himself a quiet meal. As he thinks about, ruminates on our chances here, and waits for the others to return.
Erland,
Yeah.
it will take 2 alchemists to perform this miracle.
Mm-hmm.
2 more, I mean.
Yeah, not including me.
Yeah.
Thinks there for a second. Yeah, because he's like, still got a ray of sunshine to deal with. But he'll have a meal, right? Before picking himself back up and seeing if Brass Solutions might still be open.
It would be.
Sort of
So
head in, ring on the door.
you see Sid walk out in his usual way, you can feel him enter a room before he like actually is seen. Yeah,
I'm back.
I can
Others
see.
Yeah, they're off first and they're last for that ingredient. But
I know.
finally got our well, closest thing we've got to a recipe.
Okay.
As you might imagine, we don't really have a luxury of time, and a project like this is
He holds out his hand.
in need of
Um,
more hands than mine.
he holds out his hand towards you, as if like expecting you to hand him something after you say recipe in time.
He's going to, yeah, he's gonna place in the hand the recipe, as well as, real quick, double checking what we have here.
How much is ash worth to you?
That's
What's his ash worth to you?
This is a group effort.
Oh, are you taking from the party fund?
One in Lomarin.
When in Lomarin, do as they do. Let's drop fuck it, 100 gold on this.
So you hand him the recipe and like attempt to palm him this like
Sack.
bag of gold. Yeah.
Ricky, I'd say that doesn't even require a persuasion check.
No, not at all. So Sid looks at like the piece of paper and then the sack of gold. He looks down at you and says, "Huh, learned the language of Mlomarin already, I see." He tosses the bag underneath the counter and looks at the recipe. Looks like someone's grandma made this.
Yeah, well, coins speak louder than words, and this is gonna be a bitch of a recipe to follow.
I could see that. Though you're lucky, all of this stuff grows on the island. Everything but obviously the flour grows near the bay here.
Mhm.
Alright. So, since you gave me my payment that I was going to ask for, but let's use my lab.
Really now. All right.
I have an established brass cauldron. I have vials upon vials of contingencies in case that potion would ever explode, and the walls are reinforced.
Right.
So no one can hear you scream.
I'll got a third on board for this too.
Okay.
Figure, especially since they haven't returned yet, we're gonna be on a bit of a crunch.
Well,
Gotta
I'll
make
be
some-
on standby.
Hopefully
If they
we can-
come in the middle of the night, barge in.
All right. And guess I'll work on getting the rest of what we'll need.
We're gonna need it.
Mhm.
You said we're on a time crunch. What kind of time crunch?
Well, looking at the clock. Rest of them are gonna be come back on foot.
No, they have horses.
They have horses?
Yeah, they have horses.
And Hala.
Indra
Hala.
has a horse and then 2 Hala. Yeah, that
two
fits
Hala.
6 people.
Right, and then we were doubling up on things.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well. Let's hope they're back in the morning. Might have just enough time to get this done in about 8 hours, but we'll be prepared for the worst.
The most I can hope for with this is 6. The least we're going to need is 10 hours for this to be without a hitch, but if we're on a time crunch, we're going to need to shorten the time, up the temperature. And you're experienced enough in alchemy.
Okay.
How many fingers are you willing to lose? All right. Well,
These hands have seen enough.
I will be here.
You notice that, like, Sid is missing, like, several
Yeah.
fingers on each hand.
Yeah, I remember, like, whoa. But,
And what he is talking about, he has probably done in the past.
probably.
He has definitely been on time crunches before. And he had to pay the price with some body parts.
Most certainly.
Alrighty.
So work on just making sure, whatever else you may need for the sort of concoction is gonna be on standby, on the ready, and also just pass a message along to Nadim that we've got ourselves a fancier digs to make this happen. And just the location of Brass Solutions. I mean, they presumably already know what it is, but just a reminder.
Okay. Do you do anything else to prepare, or do you take a long rest and wait for the group?
Other than eat and drink. Just, take a bit of nerve calmer before bed.
Okay. Take a nerve calmer, wake up, or go to bed, fairly dreamless night, as it usually is. Sleep alright for Erland. Wake up, kind of do your daily morning ritual, get breakfast. I think it's about like 4 or 6 hours before the group returns. So you wait a while, and with every single hour that passes, you get more and more paranoid. I'd like for Erland to make a wisdom saving throw.
Lick.
Okay.
Ooh.
You've seen Darkspawn. After just one round of combat with them, after just one encounter, Ash is so sick that the group is risking their lives to go up into the Blightlands. The Blightlands. How fucking stupid that you all would all go to the Blightlands, where the Blight is, and then risk every single one of you getting infected. A group of people, one of them was already had the blight, and you keep remembering Lisa's solemn face. Even if you don't all die, but someone catches the blight and the Grey Wardens have to fix you, like, what did they know? What is this whole process? What are the secrets that the Grey Wardens are keeping from you about the blight? How much do they know about it? How much do they know about Darkspawn that could save lives that they're not telling you? And what the fuck is taking your friend so long? And these thoughts just kind of begin to grow and grow and grow, to the point of you like shaking so badly that you just need to stand up and like do a lap or something. Like Erland is full on having like a one of those like quiet like panic attacks where like you realize you're having a panic attack, and you know you shouldn't be feeling this way, but it's just full on happening, and you'd really wish for your body to calm down, but it is like in fight or flight mode.
This ain't. Why are you attached?
Question, Erland. Would you be waiting at the bar?
Yeah.
In your kind of weird haze, the only thing you feel and hear is the smack of what seems to be a cup on the bar table in front of you. Morning, Erland.
Morning.
Usual?
Yeah. Double it. 2 shots.
He raises his eyebrow. I know this isn't my place, but you want to talk about it?
They... I hate that I still need them.
We all need people.
Mm.
You know I had kids, right?
Did you know? I thought
Yeah.
you were just an uncle.
No. Well, I'm everyone's uncle, but I had 2 kids. They went to Antiva. Better lives, better things to do, and I stayed behind. Because people need me. You know, how people need you. And you need people as well.
Never liked groups. Don't know what changed.
You made friends. That's what changed.
I thought I'd made friends before.
Did you make friends? Or did you make convenient acquaintances?
Still figuring out whether these people count as one or the other. I don't.
Well, did they make your life... Do they make your life easier?
It's another thing up for debate. I can hardly bring myself to trust half these people, and the other half worry me. I hate that they worry me. I hate that they remind me of people. And I started at square one before. I have. I could do it again.
Hey, Erland.
Should all go down.
Hey,
I could do
buddy.
it again.
Hey,
What?
you're avoiding your problems. They don't go away. Especially if you avoid them. They only go away if you deal with them.
Good, I held on to the coin. It is. If it's just me, I still have one problem to deal with. Be suicide to do it alone.
So what happens after that?
Oh no.
Kind of need to build something. Kind of need to have friends. Some semblance of a family. I ain't saying whatever you're doing, revenge or otherwise, is, you know, I'm not gonna say if it's a good or bad thing. That's up to you. I can't dictate your fucking life, man. But after all of it's over, you need something. And guessing how you interact with these people, think you already found it. But that's just advice from your uncle.
Hey, get it? Get he. All right. You kind of sit, drinking in silence, taking that in. After about another hour of anxiously awaiting, and Uncle stops charging you for the drinks, you hear the sound of horse hooves and holla through the town, and people kind of like offloading near in the stables of Uncle's tavern. The rest of the group, you have reached Uncle's tavern and made it back with, I think, 6 hours left before Ash's fate is unknown.
That was in my notes very particularly. It was made it back with 6 hours
Okay.
before things get uncertain.
Alright, yep. You're all back. What's everybody doing?
Just hopping off, going into the tavern, trying to find Erland.
Yeah.
You see Erland drinking, very like worried expression on his face.
By this point, you'd probably seemed like slumped over.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna walk over and like pat him on the back. Hey, you all right there? Hello.
I didn't drink myself to death, did I? That's really embarrassing and
No.
You think Assad would go to heaven?
No,
Oh, I
precisely.
thought we'd go to hell. That was exactly it.
You think Erland would go to heaven?
What? Whoa.
Debatable.
We're
Stands up.
back. We have the flour.
We gotta move. Like, gathers his bag, his sack of things.
We've got a couple hours. How
No,
bad is it?
no, we don't. Look, you got your bird, right?
Yeah.
Head over to Nadim, tell him it's time. Give him some kind of signal, I don't know. We gotta get to Brass Solutions now.
All right. I'm going to just quickly like write a note, like to Nadim. Meet at Brass Solutions ASAP. Erland. And Siren is going to take it and fly off.
He's moving. They better not have any
Need an
more
extra
fucking
hand?
surprises. Just like
What?
hurrying over. Y'all better not have any more fucking surprises.
I think we're all good.
All right.
Oh yeah, Tony did roll a 1 on the blight check last session, but he used a reroll.
Used a reroll for it. Yeah. Yep.
So it did
luckily
happen.
He had his reroll left. So.
Okay, so y'all were joking that one time when you said Brandy has the blight. Curse you, Dinkelberg, right? Right?
Yes.
Please stay psych.
Yes,
Yes, we were
Brandy
joking.
rolled
We
a
were
2.
joking. We were joking.
I
Amazing.
came
That's been
very
very
close a
close
couple
three
times.
white
Though.
checks, and I rolled like a 7, a 2, and a 1,
Yeah.
but then I had to re-roll, so like I
You rolled a
get rid
2
of the
again.
1. Yeah, it's just another 2. It's ridiculous.
It was amazing. Right,
You
Ricky and I
100
nearly
checked it,
shat
Tony.
ourselves.
It's the D100s that get Tony. He would not survive.
It's the D100, that
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
dude.
D100 and it's Vampire the Mask, or it's Mage that fucks up
Yeah.
your rolls.
Yeah,
100.
that'll do it.
All right. You all rush over to Brass Solutions. You see the kind of like storefront opening. The quote unquote cleaner version. As you step into the back, it is this like super reinforced like cobblestone building with several like inner walls, all of which are covered with like ash and soot. There's like a bunch of like splintered tables that have been like rebuilt over and over and over again. There is wild alchemical contraptions kind of like spanning the like from floor to ceiling, walls covered in hastily scribbled notes that have been scribbled over and over and over again, books full of, as you kind of like stare at them a little bit, filled with various places to gather herbs in Lomarin, different types of herbs, one book specifically like on Blightland flora and fauna, which is thin, but still exists.
Man, it's like a magazine.
Yeah, it's like a pamphlet.
It's like
It's a Blightlands brochure. The best places to visit on your honeymoon.
Welcome to the Blightland.
Anywhere else. It's 2 words, anywhere else.
And then an entire section on like the flora that you can find. But yeah, it like this place is decked out in whatever you could possibly need, like various drawers full of different tools that you don't even know what they do, but like you notice Sid just kind of like combing through them, seemingly go, yeah, this seems to be right. Seemingly very chill.
Actually, no. Sid is like frantically looking between like what you could assume to be like spice racks of alchemical ingredients, and just like muttering to himself, "Fuck, no, no,
We're here.
hang on, shut up. Where is it? No, don't have that either. Fuck."
Ding dong.
Okay.
Nadim just like walks through the door, has like a bagel in his hand.
All right, we have a few different issues, mainly 3. I don't have the ingredients that are listed on here.
How do you not have the ingredients? You're the ingredient store.
Yeah, it's almost like I sell ingredients too.
Don't you have like a backup supply or something?
I do, and sometimes I go through that as well. Half of the stuff on this ingredient sheet is either
What do you need and where can we find it?
All right, we need Alec, really quick. What were they again?
It was spindleweed, embryum, and rashvine nettle.
Yeah.
Spindleweed can be found near bodies of salt water. Embryum found in fresh water, like under the water, and then rashvine nettle grows underground, but specifically on walls of like underground cellars or basements, stuff like that.
All right.
All right.
Luckily, we still need to heat up the cauldron. We still need to incorporate the main ingredient. So you have, I'd say, like an hour and a half to get all this stuff to us.
All right. Shepard,
Mm-hmm.
do you want to check Uncle's cellar for, what was it? Did you say rashvine nettle?
It grows on the wall.
Any plants you can find growing down there in Uncle's cellar.
Got it.
Where's the nearest body of fresh water? Anyone? Snap, snap.
No, sorry. I was reading something. I can find the stuff either by the shore or I can find stuff by the fresh body of water. Brandy says.
I'll go to the salt water. You want to go to the fresh water?
Yeah, if I have to go into the salt water, I'm pretty good at swimming.
It's all right. I'm fairly good too. So, Brandy, freshwater. Shepherd, Cellar, me, saltwater. Break. Go.
Does
wait.
anybody want to go with Brandy?
I'll go with Brandy.
Okay, Annika's going.
There
Or sorry,
we go.
Ilaria's going with Brandy.
I'll go
Um,
with the song.
Okay, Sarah's going with the
Someone-
sun.
Someone should go get Ash, so that way he's
I'll
here.
I'll
when
do that.
Oh,
Indra walks out to get Ash.
Shepard just quickly asks, "Could I get like a really brief description of what it looks like that I'm getting?"
It looks like a fucking vine with like various little red flowers growing on it. You see Nadim has like rolled up his sleeves and is already like turning on the heat and like beginning to like make something. Have you never opened a book, dude?
By the way, Sid
Wow.
and Nadim are already locked in, and like they're already like one mind, one person type of shit, because Sid like tosses Nadim something like without looking, and Nadim's just like, okay, cool, got it.
This is like a group project the night
Sure.
before
Oh.
type of situation.
Shepard just sort of like goes, "What the f just happened?" and walks out.
Okay. Who wants to be tortured first?
Oh, hold on. Should I tell Erlen what he can do while they're doing their thing?
Oh, yes.
Okay, cool.
Well, first of all, Erlen had like one check with your alchemical tools.
Fantastic. Okay.
And you do
This
have
is
advantage because Nadim and Sid are yelling orders at you.
Amazing. I work great under pressure.
12. The DC was 10. You're good.
Beautiful.
Ooh.
Do you want to say this out loud, Ricky?
Oh, absolutely. So, Josh, would you like reduced DCs for these checks?
Would I like reduced DCs for these checks?
Yes.
Would you like to reduce them through actions that you will soon take?
So I can help myself out here
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
by working harder.
Mm-hmm.
This
Mhm.
is the dwarven way.
So
Uh,
is that a yes?
Like this feels like a devil's deal. I'm not asking.
It's not that
specifically
bad.
You
It's-
make this easier for me as a sign of me half-assing it. This is like, I would like to full-ass it and accept what debilitating consequences may be
Mhm.
when it
I
comes to
was-
full-assing it.
If you would like, while they're doing their stuff,
Mhm.
write us a short story about potion making. A children's short story about potion making.
Potion making, and
Yeah.
they're gonna be doing their thing.
Yeah, and
And
it
they're
can be
gonna
like a paragraph or something.
All right, that's fun. I'm
Little
also
fairy
gonna need,
tale.
like 10 minutes to move my car, so I'll be.
Oh, okay.
Great.
That's fair.
It's
Alright.
great that they're doing a side quest because I need to move my car.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yep.
All right. I'd like Annika. Oh, sorry. Ilaria, Saradin, Asan, and Shepard to please roll a d20. Lowest person goes first.
that's a nat
Oh.
20.
Okay.
Oh, well, you're last.
Yep.
Oh no.
Okay.
Hold on.
Shepard,
Alec, I'm gonna
Saradin,
text you.
I have
Okay.
19.
19.
Let me see.
Just roll a d20.
Okay. 15.
15. Okay. Saradwin and Asan are going first.
Oh boy.
All right. To the water.
To the water. You know how to swim. I taught you good.
If throwing me in the lake is teaching me, yes, you did.
Okay.
Hey, you
Uh,
gotta learn.
Do you guys want reduced DCs for your checks?
Is there a trade-off?
Yeah,
Not really.
but it's not like God strikes you down and takes away your feet or something. It's just like a silly little thing.
Sure.
Mhm.
Cool.
I would like for Ricky, do you have the thing?
I do have the thing. Give me a
Okay,
second.
can you send it into the chat? Actually, just send it in the miscellaneous chat.
Run and Mark character chat.
I
Or
mean,
no.
everybody can
Okay.
look at it. Like, it's not a secret or
Okay.
anything. Yeah, please do that word search together.
Do that word search together.
Yes.
I don't know how we're gonna do it together. But
I mean,
sure.
or both of you can do the word search separately and then hand it in.
I-
Like
I-
that's
Oh, there it
that's
is.
fine too.
Yeah, hand it into the secrets chat.
Okay.
I'm assuming this includes reverse words, right? Like,
Yeah,
I don't actually. Oh,
However, which way you find the word, you can find it. Just to, like, find those 5, and then yeah, you get decreased DC.
all right.
All right. Next, I believe Shepard roll a 19.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Shepard, you go down into the cellar of Uncle's basement. You still find like the wall that's been patched up by you and your friends' efforts, and you do find the the hastily described to you by Nadim root growing from the wall. Would you like reduce
Yes.
DC to please compose a poem about
Oh my
why you love mushrooms?
Sweet.
It can be as long as you want, but like just have fun with it, I guess.
I had a fucking epiphany as we were describing this to Shepard. I'm like, oh wait, no. You can't give him one of them.
Yes, I thought about that, Ricky, when I was doing it.
Okay, I'm making sure.
We're good.
I panic. I'm sorry.
It's okay. All right. While you're doing that, Ilaria and Brandy,
Yeah.
but mostly Ilaria. And Ricky, you have this prepared, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool. You were going to the freshwater or saltwater?
Freshwater.
Okay.
Yeah.
You and Brandy like rush off into kind of like nearby like forest, quote unquote, but it's like pretty sparse. You do find a pond, and upon kind of like with Brandy's in your perception, you do spot like the embryo kind of like hidden in between the dirt. Would you like a reduced DC on your harvesting check?
I'm scared.
Don't worry. They're all like fun little mini games.
Yeah.
When you say reduce DC, you know what? Yes, I don't know what reduce DC means.
Cool.
Is it like
Color this
a
mushroom.
minus?
Color this mushroom.
Yeah. How do I do that?
Just
Get
draw
out
however
MS
you
Paint.
want.
I don't know.
Get out of this MS Paint or some shit. I don't know.
Open in browser.
Figure it out. You're an iPad kid.
Done. Time.
iPad's dead.
Wait. Okay. So Mark,
Upload.
you got yours.
Okay, we're moving on
Give me 1
to
sec.
moving back to Hassan and Saradwin.
Give me 1 second. Just pulling up the URC.
More.
Open.
More.
Enter.
Done. Okay.
Time.
Time.
Uh-huh.
All right. You know what?
Mhm. All right, great. Thank you.
Oh.
Please.
I'm
Please
fucking
make-
ready.
Please make either a survival check or I'd allow like a medicine.
We'll go with survival.
Okay, at advantage.
At
Here,
advantage,
take
hell
it.
yeah. There we go.
Okay,
Okay,
thank
okay,
you,
okay.
thank you, Saradwin. Please make a survival or medicine with advantage.
All right.
There's a group.
All right.
Alright, 17 and 19. You both You get so much fucking spindle weed. You like are harvesting them in like little
He didn't tell us
baskets,
how much.
and you're going really fast. You think you have enough, then you look at each other and go, "It's fine," and then just keep harvesting it and make a little game
But
out
what
of
if
it.
they need more?
As Asan like gathers a little bit more than you do, Saradwin, but Saradwin, you notice that like yours are like gathered much more like cleanly than Asan's are. Baskets full. You like rush back to
I
Brass
would-
Solutions. Yes.
I would love to think they're both humming to themselves like an elvish nursery rhyme on like good on like medicinal herbs.
The entire
it-
time, Sarah is just thinking about like how fast she can collect it compared to Hassan.
If it's green and
Like-
brown, that'll make you feel down.
All right. So Tony,
Hi.
are you still composing your poem?
I could be done.
You're done when you say you're done.
Sure, I'm done.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want me to read it to you?
Yes, please.
We would love a reading of your poem.
Okay. So, mushrooms come in all shapes and sizes. When added to food, you are in for surprises. Some will add a wonderful taste. Some will send your mind to space. Some mushrooms can grow in the dark. Some mushrooms will give your mind a spark. Mushrooms can grow from Italy to Mumbai. No matter what, mushrooms will make you a fun guy.
Yeah,
I
bars.
love
Oh yeah.
Survival or medicine with
amazing.
advantage.
Oh my god!
That was
Can we
fucking
get a round of
awesome.
applause? That was incredible.
Yeah.
I feel like you should get inspiration from
Oh
that.
yeah, absolutely. You wrote it down.
Yeah,
Oh my
I just
God.
jotted it down.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
So you
thank
have advantage on this check. Thank you, Red.
Thank you. Thank you.
So not only do you have advantage on this, you do have a point of inspiration.
Cool. And this is a what check? Survival?
Survival or medicine, whichever you prefer using.
Same thing. And I get advantage, you said?
Yes.
Sweet. Natural 20.
Yeah.
This, you de-weed. Okay, you do Uncle a favor by de-weeding this entire basement.
Sweet.
Like there are some points where you're like lifting up barrels and like tossing shit aside because you vaguely smell some more of this shit.
Yeah. And normally you are very much like a strength reliant guy, but as you get closer to the mushrooms, you remember Brandy saying mushrooms are your friends. And you this like kind of calm washes over you, and you very carefully remove like only the necessary part that you need from the rash vine, and gather all of it, and I like tidy up the basement a little bit, and then go right Ash, and then immediately like bolt up the stairs and run to Brass Solutions. Annika has the
Uncle-
coloring. Oh, sorry.
I'm working with a mouse, but it's coming.
You're fine. Take your time.
Yeah, well, Josh
We don't need-
is moving his car, so.
Josh needs to move his car and make a short story, so you're good.
Sweet swag, swickety brag.
Oh yeah. Does Brandy wanna make a survival check?
Yeah, she'll make one.
Okay.
That's someone else's sheet. Was looking at Erlin's sheet because I was confused on something. Survival.
Okay, great. All right. Saradwin, Asan, and Shepard are back at Brass Solutions. You see Nadim, usually a very like, sunshiny, very like happy-go-lucky, energetic person, looks like he went through like the 7 layers of hell and then back again. Like
Along with the 5 stages of grief.
he's got like bags under his eyes, like and like kind of like they're like a little bit bloodshot as he's like concentrating so much. Sid is just kind of like running around his entire shop, pouring like various like little ingredients. You guys just kind of like stand there in the doorway, unsure, and like both like Sid and Nadim start yelling, "Well, don't just stand there! Put the thing in the fucking thing!" And you have no idea.
All right.
I would I would like to say this is very reminiscent of a kitchen.
Yes. Yes, very much so. I would like either intelligence or dexterity checks from all of you as you try and assist Nadim, Erland, and Sid with adding the ingredients into the.
Do we
Oh my
count?
god, it's so cute.
Regular
It looks
chest.
so good.
Oh, they're so good.
Yeah.
So-
You can see where I
Ju-
gave
just-
up.
ju- yeah. No, that's okay. I didn't expect you to color the leaves.
We just wanted the
So-
mushrooms in the grass.
Yeah, that's amazing. Just regular dexterity or intelligence checks from Sarad, Asan, and Shepard. And then
Dexterity,
Alaria.
got it.
Alaria, please make a survival or medicine check with advantage.
Wait, which checks?
Either intelligence or dexterity, just flat.
Okay.
Sorry, you said survival or
Medicine.
medicine. There's a save for me.
Shepherd,
Okay.
dexterity 15.
Okay. Nice. You grew up in
17.
the woods. 17. And with Brandy's 22, you're able to just kind of like roll up your sleeves and dig into this pond. The dirt feels like really mushy underneath your fingers, and you kind of like squirm a little bit. And then like pull out the embryum, kind of like weirdly like resembles like mandrake roots that kind of like have like soaked up like a lot of water. And as you kind of like you squeeze it, a little bit of the water comes out and just kind of deflates and goes. Meow. You collect all of them, and you and Brandy rush back. I would like dexterity or intelligence checks from both Alaria and Brandy as they like come into this like kitchen of nightmares.
I got a net one.
You immediately walk in and like spill you spill the embryum that you gathered, and immediately like Nadim and Sid just start screaming.
I'm sorry, Chef. I'm sorry, Chef.
With Brandy's 21 dexterity though, like she's able to carry her ingredients, just like steps over you, like perfectly calm, like a horse with
Nice.
blinders on, just like not paying attention to anything. And with like Saradwin's like expertise with like just finding random shit in the forest and like adding it to like potions and seeing what happens. I imagine Saradwin as like one of those kids with a bunch of like soap bottles in a bathtub. You all successfully add the ingredients that you needed to for this potion to work. Is Josh back yet?
I don't think he is.
Has
He's
it-
still muted.
Has it been 10 minutes yet?
He might
Uh,
need parking if he's doing street parking.
yeah,
L.
yeah. Do you guys want to take an early break while we wait for him?
Sure.
Give him what, another 20 minutes?
We could just
15?
like say like come back at 6, and then if he's
Yeah,
still
Yeah.
gone,
come back at 15 minutes. Perfect.
Okay.
Alrighty, see everybody then.
Woo!
Woohoo!
Uh,
Alright, we're recording once more. Everybody back in the lab, so to speak. Erland, please make another check with your alchemical supplies with advantage.
Oh boy,
oh boy.
here I go, brewing again.
Oh my
Yes.
god. You are like
I'm in maximum overdrive.
you are in
He did?
maximum overdrive, and you did drink like this morning, like heavily drink this morning, and you're starting to feel the effects of that. You're not sluggish, it's more of like just this migraine and like the nausea of like the alcohol and like very little food sitting in your stomach, and you're just getting like irritated and making like little mistakes. And like all of you kind of notice Erland, who's usually very, very focused like on his tasks. Whenever you like, you know, walk into his like alchemical lab on the ship, he's always like, working, like, just make it quick. I'm busy here. Like
I've
here
got it.
he's-
I've got it.
Yeah.
Josh,
Hi.
before your last check, please perform a dramatic reading of your short story.
A dramatic reading. In Erland's voice or not in Erland's voice? Because in Erland's voice, this is not in character.
We will give you bonus points.
If it's
At
in
least
Erland's
I will,
voice,
if
yes.
it's in Erland's
Yes.
voice.
All right. So
And we'll say that Sid
this is
is
back
like
when he was
humming
like
this
way better. He was doing way better as a person. All right. In the forest there lived an old crone, an accomplished cook, yet ever alone. Travelers would visit, got word of her stew, restorative mix, a potent brew. It warmed the body, cured the ailing, the herbs and broads never failing. And it were thanks to no sorcery, no blessing above, that the first potion of healing was made. But there's no magic more pure than that of love, and the care you
Oh.
hold for those you aid.
Sorry, is this a fucking sonnet? Did
Woo!
you write a fucking
Alright.
sonnet?
I fucking did.
What is wrong with you?
He
I'm the
performed.
same guy who did shit like this every session for
You-
What
half
the
You gotta like
fuck?
use your poetry out loud training.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, I gotta be honest. DMs, thank you for giving me the word search because I wouldn't have done anything like that.
That was, oh my god. Run of applause. I'm sure our mics won't pick up, but I'm clapping. That was
Yes, yes.
amazing.
My
I
mic
did.
has from
Much
last time,
obliged,
but
much
in my
obliged.
heart, I'm
Great,
clapping.
great job, Josh. That was so good.
Fucking sound effects.
One more alchemical check with advantage. Don't roll a 1.
Let's
Motherfucker
fucking
performed
go.
Motherfucker wrote and performed a sonnet in his character's voice.
I was like, wait, is this like an AAVB? Yes, it is!
Oh my god.
Oh my god, wow.
Why'd I use my once per session reroll? I actually kind of want to make this better.
I said don't roll a 1, like, you're good.
All right, fine.
But if you want to
it'd be
use
funny,
your
though.
reroll, who am I to say no? Go ahead. Of course, go ahead.
You might get a 1.
That'd be funny.
That
All right.
would be really funny.
I rolled this normal styles, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All
Oh,
right.
he's actually doing it. Oh fuck.
Oh my god, dude.
No, let's not kill Ash. I'm joking.
Imagine if fucking learned it at all.
I'm joking. It's fine.
Actually, roll a d20. I want to see what it would have been.
All right. Comedy. Comedy.
Wow.
There's no fucking...
The fate of a dog in the palm of my hand.
God.
Kobe, you have dodged the fucking bullet on that.
Yeah.
Oh my
There are two Erlands inside.
Inside of you.
This is
One
the
rolls
alternate
only
universe
the-
where Erland gets on all fours and just like eats everybody in the room.
Yeah, this
Erland
is
secretly contracted the blight.
this is the alternate universe, right? Where Erland was sitting there like, oh boy, I'm so glad that the job is done. Let me just take a quick drink real quick, and accidentally drinks the potion.
Oh god.
I'm gonna reward myself for a job well done.
Ah, yes.
Oh my god. Okay,
That's
so
really
you
funny.
did-
We called that.
You didn't get
That's That's out of yeah. That was non-canon, but really funny.
Everybody called. Oh my god. I can't believe that happened. Okay. With a 13, you are able to produce, DC was 10. You got 3 over the DC. You produce 3 sets of this potion. As you all kind of like stand back a little bit, Erland, you like your fingers are still just like shaking, but like not like noticeably, but you can feel them vibrating. Indra kind of like walks through the door, like just holding Ash, like people hold those like giant dogs, like supporting like the like their butt, and then like the dog is just like lounging on their shoulder. Ash is a very like energetic and like playful dog, and someone who like almost always like is excited to do something. He looks so tired and just very sad, almost as if like he knows that something like very wrong is happening to him. And Indra just kind of like walks through, goes, "You all look like hell," and sets his Mabari down on the floor. You have 3 potions ready. Who's going to administer it? All right, I'll do it.
I'll...
It's your
It's your dog.
Just
I was
like,
gonna say, like, is it weird to be like it only makes sense for Indra to do it? Because
hold it to Indra. It's ready. This is as good as we can make it.
all right. And he just kind of opens Ash's mouth and just kind of like slowly makes him drink the potion, massaging his throat. And then just places the potion down and goes, "How do we know it worked?"
According to the recipe, he should be getting energy back within the next 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay.
So we need to monitor his condition, and if it doesn't work, we need to administer another dose.
Okay. I'd like 2 people, whoever wants to, make animal handling checks to kind of like monitor.
I got it.
Okay. Alright.
I'll be responsible
Shepard
for
would like to
interest
make the other one.
dog.
Okay, Shepard makes the other one. Go ahead.
Okay.
10?
Second 10 I've rolled.
It is after your long rest. Would you like to use saving face?
Sure. So
Oh.
+5, 15.
Ricky, you know they have a dungeon after this. Don't goad them like that.
Oh gosh. Uh-oh.
You know, we're fighting a whole wave of Darkspawn next, right?
Mm-hmm. And they're all people from your backstories.
Oh my god. Dad?
And what? Why are you? I didn't know you died. And what did Shepard
I've
get?
come for your soul.
19.
19. Okay. Asan, you know, you've never. This is like the first Mabari you've ever met. You have like no idea what to kind of like look for, but you've spent enough time with Ash that you know what to look for with him specifically. And as you just kind of like sit there and like kind of like pet his head, and then Ash does this thing where he just kind of like roughly bumps into people's hands every single time. You kind of like pet him and then hold your hand out for him to sniff, and after like a few moments of him just being still and your heart like sinking a little bit, he just goes in woof, and like nuzzles his like head into yours, much weaker than he usually does, but it's a good sign. And then after another 10 minutes, and this is past the deadline of like Ash's time.
Certainty.
So like the 24 hours are up, and Shepard with a 19, you can see like the grayness around his eyes kind of like slowly fading, and the veins specifically like around his neck becoming fainter but not fading fully, and like the scars of them like remaining as if like they were like about to burst almost. So he just has these like almost like veiny like lightning scars like along his neck, but they're not they don't look like, you know, like wounds or anything. And as you kind of like study his body language, Ash just kind of like looks at you like sadly, but it's not sadness of like I'm aware of my own morality or like mortality. It's sadness of like
I'm aware of my own morality.
Yeah, Ash is chaotic evil.
Our dog has morals?
He just kind of like looks at you with like wet, sad eyes, begging for a treat.
I think, and Shepard, correct me if I'm wrong, I think we're in the recovery stage.
I think so.
Thank the maker. I'm like through this process, you guys have been hearing like Indra just mutter like the chant of light in its entirety, which is like a very thick tome of like verses, just like under his breath over and over and over and over again.
Now, I hope you all don't mind. I'm going to go back to Uncle's and get very drunk after what the fuck we just fought in there.
It was a
With
giant
Hassan.
lizard.
No, I know what it is.
It was a
I
what?
don't want to remember.
A giant
I'm
lizard.
going to go and get very drunk.
Nadim,
Who
that
wants to
sounds
join me?
like a T-Rex, no?
Don't know what the fuck that is.
You're not from here?
What? What's a T-Rex?
What is a T-Rex?
Oh, it's a big lizard. Little tiny arms. Ambush predator.
You
Can
know, I did
crush,
feel ambushed by it.
It can crush tree trunks with its jaws alone.
Is it held to this island alone?
We have a couple of things like that.
How's a big lizard manage to ambush you?
They are surprisingly quiet. That fucking dog.
Thank you both for your help on this.
Yeah.
So Nadim, you wanna look around the lab?
Oh, I'd
See if you wanna-
love to. And he just like shoots Erland like a dirty look and like goes off with Sid.
He's
You
just
see,
quietly going back to Uncle's.
you see Indra just kind of like pick Ash up and go, "You're gonna get so many treats, boy. Oh man, I'm gonna buy you so much fucking food."
Ash. Okay, you know how a dog who, like most dogs, Ash does not understand personal space. Ash is one of those dogs that doubly misunderstands it, because he is one of those dogs that will lick your face and will somehow get inside your nostril.
Yeah, Indra's completely fine with it, and probably used to it at this point. Like you all just see like Indra just very like actually happy and like nuzzling his head like against Ash as he like walks away. Is everybody else following Indra-san back to Uncle's bar?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Making your way to the tavern. Oh, sorry, Ricky.
I was just gonna describe what's
Yeah, go
happening at the tavern. So you guys make it back to the tavern. You see that it's not necessarily busy yet, but it's also somewhat early in the afternoon. Uncle looks at all of you. Wow, I thought weekend days were hard on me.
Yeah, and I need to get very drunk very quickly because I'm going to turn to the rest of the group. Judging by my estimates, we have about 3 minutes until the 24 hours of Siren run out. That means we get 24 hours of Seawolf.
And your
Oh.
bird looks at you with its like beautiful like long eyelashes and just kind of like blinks unknowingly.
He
All right,
knows
buddy.
not what's going to happen to him.
That's not what's about to come. And Asan is going to immediately order like a double and pound it down.
You know what? I'll throw you guys a bone. You guys can drink for free today.
Here.
Is it because I'm carrying a dog?
Maybe.
Actually, do you have any dog treats?
I can figure out what I got.
Honestly, yeah, I'll just take like a
Bacon?
Maybe something nicer.
Steak.
I think Ash would like
Oh.
steak.
We used to do a thing where we would feed like our hunting dogs this like really marbled beef. Do you have that?
Honey, do you understand what port you're in? It's
Do you have any dried cow ears?
I think I got some hanging in the back actually. I usually keep them for my cat.
The cat now has beef with the dog.
It's crunchy and good for his teeth.
How do you
Uh,
know that, Asan?
We've raised a couple stray wolf pups occasionally.
I brought them home.
Yeah, yeah, that sounds right. Did you keep any of them?
I convinced Son's parents that they were puppies.
And then they grew
grew up.
So when they became adults, no, we were not allowed to keep any of them.
Did you like having wolves around?
If you knew how to handle them, they are very good companions.
Yeah, I mean, I think Mabari are a mix of wolves and some sort of dog breed, not sure. Just as vicious, aren't you, Ash? Yeah, you are.
all right.
Good dog.
He is.
Shepard goes. I was waiting to do this. Shepard gets down to Ash's level. Goes, who's your go boy?
Oh my god.
Ash is swimming in the attention. Make an animal handling check with advantage.
He's
Hell
like, I
yeah.
should do this more often.
A 23.
23. Ash just like lies on his back, like shows his belly to you, and just like.
Ooh, I finally robbed.
Cody is in heaven right now.
Yeah, he's having a good time. Uncle comes back with like the dried cow ears. They're like covered in like a kind of like a sweet kind of like sauce, and like tosses them to Ash.
So I got something different for all of you. Something that wasn't necessarily advertised all that much to you guys because I thought you were going to be like stingy travelers. Here he sets down what seems to be cups of almost like cloudy yellowish alcohol, and it, like, if you smell it, it smells faintly of like sugar, like almost pure sugar.
This isn't like the last gift you gave us, is it?
It's not Ravani mead, it's Dawa. It's the most expensive thing on the menu.
Oh,
Indra sniffs
in that
it.
case.
How much alcohol content is in this?
30%.
Do
And how
you
big is the cup?
You ordered a double.
Yeah. Oh,
Indra
I'm
just kind of
going to
like
need
clinks his
this.
glass with Asan's.
Our organs are going to be sanitized.
Asan is going to chug it and then quickly like take a second to steady himself and says 3, 2, 1, and then points at Siren.
Just your mother sucks cocks in hell.
There we are.
I sure hope
Ah.
so.
I thought of a new slur for you.
Knife dick.
Shepard just like, looks at a drink on the bar and just pounds it back.
Yeah, fair warning, the next 24 hours can be really rough.
I guess we'd better make the next 24 hours really simple for ourselves.
Erlen just
Unforgettable.
quietly drinks.
Another double, please.
Erlen does what?
Just quietly drinking his.
Can Indra make an insight check for Erlen?
If you'd like to.
I would
Erwin.
like to. I would love to, actually.
Go ahead and make it.
Oh no. I rolled a 3.
Earl is just being his usual quiet self.
Indra just like kind of looks over at you, goes, "What's wrong, man? You're glass is empty or something. Here, round on me.
Oh,
Of the same exact shit, by the way.
yeah.
Would
I
be
want to try
unkind
that
to
expensive,
refuse such
that
generosity.
weird juice.
Hold on. What were you saying, Erland?
It would be unkind of me to refuse such generosity. Down to another one.
Hassan is going to hold his drink out for a cheers.
You got a toaster prepared or something?
Yeah, to Erland for busting his ass.
True.
And to all of us for
To
fucking
Erland.
surviving.
True.
Right.
Yeah, fuck it.
Cheers, team.
Nah, fuck it. I'll take a hit with you guys.
Alright.
Is that Brandy or Uncle?
Uncle.
Good job.
Okay.
What was Sardwin saying?
Oh, I wanted a drink too.
Yeah, around for everybody.
Glug, glug, glug.
You see Brandy make this face like you gave a small child a lemon.
Make a Constitution saving throw, Brandy.
Not bad.
Oh, 12, okay.
Not to be mean to myself, but I just had 2 doubles in the space of like 10 minutes.
If you want to
Yeah,
make a
no,
con
you're-
save, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you're gonna need to make a con save.
Hassan's
I'm
going
just
to be
gonna
drunk by the
gonna
end of this.
assume everybody's gonna be drunk after these, but for Brandy, it's Asana's drunk immediately. Yes. For Brandy, this is more so like
The third 10 in a row, by the way.
This is like Jesus. For Brandy, like a punch to like slightly above your stomach, you just like feel it instantly solidify, and you just kind of goes and it like sits there for a little bit, and then slowly like sinks into your belly, and it like burns on the way down. But then there's like this. What were the notes that I left on it? These like hints of like honey and lime. It is very like sweet and tasty, but then it just like immediately like you feel it in your gut, and then like you feel it for the next like 10 minutes.
These descriptions are so true.
I'm gonna have water for the rest of the night, guys.
You like instantly get tipsy off of that, by the way.
I can feel my sinuses cleared.
How many drinks has Sardwin had?
Let's roll.
Let's roll. What's the max number she's gonna have?
Up to Sardwin.
8.
Okay.
8.
Next for D8. Let's
Oh
see.
god. 8 cups?
Shots,
Whatever.
shots,
I don't know the
shots,
measurements.
She has 8 cups. She's gonna die.
I was gonna ask, I'm like, are they shotgunning this? Or is it...
Liver failure speedrun.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, Hassan has 2, and he's already gonna be like shit-faced for the entire night.
Yeah. If Shepard wants to make a con save, he can.
Yeah.
Purely for fun.
I think you have
Yes, and
advantage
that
on
one.
poison checks.
Erlen does for drinking.
I know, but the Quinari stat block.
Oh,
Yeah, I
I-
think I do. Well, the first one was a 23 anyway.
Yep, you
Yeah,
have advantage
okay.
on saving throws against poison, and you have resistance against poison damage.
I have resistance and poison damage.
my god.
I thought that was
Anyways.
just advantage against saving throws against poison. Oops. That's on me.
Oh, I just clicked other if that did
Other.
something. Yeah, pay no attention to that.
Okay, but
Indra got a 19.
so a decent amount of you do not a decent amount of you don't really handle this shit. Indra, you're fine. Erland, you're fine.
Right, wait, I should hold on.
You do have advantage on this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Erland fine, Indra fine, Shepard fine. You guys like have solid constitutions, you're always in like the front of everything and like taking solid hits every single time. So like this, not that bad. Everyone else, on the other hand, you guys get shit-faced. Meanwhile,
As we should.
there's the sea wolf who at random intervals just like fucks with you guys by like moving your drink slightly too far from your seat, making you fall over, trying to reach for it. Just generally being like a minor nuisance rather than like overtly like evil.
Is there a band or even just a bard here?
There isn't. Would you like to do things about that?
Oh god, I'm gonna be drunk, but I'll give it a shot.
You see as like you're looking around, like Nadim like walks through the doors, kind of like has his loot around him like on his back, just kind of like waves to you. Asan goes, just kind of like mouths like, "Hey, can I join?"
Yeah, I wave him over.
You all, oh wow, that is reeks of whatever the fuck. Dawa? Is it?
Yep. Would you like some?
Oh no, he is with Asan.
I'm great. It's been a long past 24 hours, so I'm just going to enjoy the rest of the night.
Yeah, Erlen mentioned the fucking Blightlands. You guys have balls.
Thank you. I try.
We had to save the dog.
Well, Brandy from the corner. What balls?
Yeah, it's you just. Hey, Brandy, you look great.
Brandy's just holding a cup of water and just holds a thumbs up.
She's still swaying.
She's still swaying from the one drink she's had.
She knows there's like no music playing, right?
Oh, I don't think it's the music that's making her sway.
All right. Do you want to fix that?
Let's give it a shot.
All right.
Oh my god, do you guys use Brandy as a fucking metronome for the song?
Does it give me advantage?
I'll say you can make it with a straight roll instead of disadvantage.
Okay. Yes, Brandy's the metronome.
It's a shitty metronome, but it's a metronome nevertheless.
Let's
She
see.
goes off beat slightly.
You know what? I think instead of using his flute, I think Asan is going to sing.
Ooh, what's this song about?
Oh, it's definitely like one of like the sea shanties he's heard since he's been out on the open seas. Like definitely inappropriate, you know, but upbeat and fun and something simple to sing along to.
Okay. And
I'd say it's
Nadim,
old Maui.
Nadim will give you
There we
bardic
go.
inspiration.
What's his bardic inspiration?
8.
24.
24, nice. You both begin to play, or like Nadim begins to play, and you kind of get like a like a vibe for the rhythm. Both just kind of like nod at each other. You've spent like a good deal at Seas. I don't know if you've like ever like played or sang together, but you get like a good rhythm going, and like Asan, when you kind of like figure out the melody of the song, you just like full out like get this like commanding presence over the room, which has grown at this point, like later into the night, and a few patrons just kind of like stop their conversation or like their card games or whatever shady dealing they're doing and like look over at you and just kind of like oh interesting.
Mind if I play something on the Rush Together?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
All right. One sec. I just have to check my favorite, like, essentially group that does this.
And you notice as like a few people just kind of like begin to clear away tables from the center and kind of like near the stage, and then a few of them just kind of like look at each other and go, "Hey, Paul, wanna dance?" And then just begin to kind of like jump like linked arms together. Does anybody from the group like join the dance floor?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Oh no, the music stopped.
Oh no, there's a different song gonna be playing. Okay. Everybody who's dancing, just give me a performance check. Man, we're gonna get copyright struck on YouTube.
16.
Oh my god.
10, 16.
Oh no, we're getting copyright struck.
12. What did Shepard get?
That's funny. That's 17.
17. So Shepard and Ilarius, like, very different dance styles. Shepard's is very much like a kind of like an ancient like almost like a warrior dance, but like it works really well in a group full of pirates who just go, yeah, gray boy, fuck it up. Meanwhile,
Fuck it up.
Hilarious, like a lot more like graceful and dexterous with like a lot of like elegant movements. It seems almost like sort of like ballroom dancing, but like for a single person, but not as like rigid, partially because she's a little drunk, but the other part is she doesn't want to be like too like obvious about it. Very different dances, both just kind of like going at their own pace. And then there's Saradwin and Brandy who like just like take their hands together and just begin to spin really fast, and then like that's the whole thing that happens.
Somebody's feet lift off the ground just slightly.
And then every once in a while, it's just, your mom's a whore! Squawk!
It's on beat
There's
too.
like one patron every so often that like they're like, did that fucking bird just shit on me?
Bet you eat your chicken unseasoned! Intro.
Can Shepard try to do something
Oh, yeah,
in
go ahead.
a second?
Yeah,
Shepard try to catch the bird.
Makeup.
Oh, he's gonna have unseasoned chicken, all right.
Okay. I will allow you to do it with an acrobatics check.
Okay. So just a straight acrobatics check.
Yes.
Okay. Interessante. Okay. That would be a 18.
Okay. Asan, can you do me a favor,
Yeah.
please?
Yes.
Please roll me either an acrobatics or a general dexterity roll from Siren.
From Siren.
Yes.
Alright. Well, he only has general dex, so 21.
Shepard, you are hopping, you are jumping, you are trying to catch this bird to the best of your abilities. Like, you are using chairs as a ladder in some cases.
Try harder.
So does it? I guess this is an out of character thing. I'm not trying to harm the bird.
That does not matter. He sees that you're trying to do something, he's trying to fuck it up.
Well, I meant if Mark would allow me to do something since it's his bird.
Here's the thing. As the sea wolf, I have no control over him.
Okay. Never mind then.
Oh, you got a splitter on your fucking pinky toe.
That's disappointing.
I'm gonna invent Legos just so you step on them.
Come on, goat man.
Get your motherfucking goat.
After like an hour of this, do you want to try one more time?
I guess. I mean, I was gonna do something nice to it, so I was hoping it would just let it happen, but
Yeah, he's just
it's
trying to be a
17.
general nuisance. What?
17 if I get to
Alright.
try again.
Mark, please roll again for Siren.
Okay.
Oh my fucking god.
I don't think so.
Forget it.
The sea
Okay.
wolf.
Remember,
With
the
that-
sea wolf is trying to be an annoying bastard, so.
So I got with a natural 20, Shepherd. What are you trying to do for the bird?
I literally was gonna grab the bird and thank it for letting Siren take over for the time, but don't worry about it. It's not happening.
Aw, Tony.
I'm genuinely disappointed, but it's whatever.
Sorry, it's
It's the sea wolf.
the sea wolf.
Yep. I don't want to talk about it anymore. We can move on.
Yep. Got it. So, you guys generally just like have the whole bar celebrate in a way.
Yeah, someone just goes, whose birthday is it?
Actually, you know what?
Roll for birthday?
Brandy has a feature from her background.
What's her feature, Ricky?
Ooh.
Fishing?
She's good at storytelling, actually.
Wait a fucking second. Birthday? Tony, happy belated birthday!
Oh shit, that's right.
So real.
Happy.
Fucking 4 days late, but goddamn, I just
Oh,
realized.
I
happy
messaged him
birthdays.
on his birthday, so.
I'm a loser, it's okay.
Hmm.
I am also a loser. It's fine.
Happy belated, Tony.
So when the music is at its like hypest, Brandy's gonna tell everyone the story of how they went through the Blighted Lands.
Yeah.
Okay. Make a general charisma check.
Do I get advantage because I'm doing it to music?
No,
Okay, fair
it's
enough.
not a high DC.
Fair enough.
Okay. You kind of like sit down and go, okay, who wants to know what happened? And like a few people just go, okay, yeah, like, and then you kind of like start off with this. The reason we're celebrating is because that cute dog over there, and Ash turns and gives the most like wet puppy dog stare to the crowd that like anyone's ever seen. Got really sick, and all of the pirates go, no! And like in instant you have like them enraptured, and you tell this like if you want to like narrate what you tell.
She dramatizes like the first bits of them like going through like, oh, we went through the deep and decrepit forest filled with vines and thorns and all of the dead of previous years. Like she like plays up like the beginning portion and like, oh, and we were chased by wolves, but we were more cunning than the wildlife. But she starts telling more of the truth as it goes on because after the wolf point to Brandy, that's when things actually got exciting. At least in a storytelling way.
And like,
Because they
the
fought
crowd
Dark
is like eating it up.
Like they fought Darkspawn, they rescued the people, and Erland heroically led them back to Lomarin while he devised this cure for the puppy, while the group fought a massive giant, she wouldn't know what it's called, so she would just call it a giant lizard
Yeah.
and like describe its features.
Yeah. The entire time, like, people are just like staring at you. The second you mention Darkspawn, their eyes just go wide and they just kind of like stare at each other a little bit and go, "Really, Darkspawn? You fought those things?" And yeah, you have like an entire kind of like group like listening to like this entire story that you're telling, like and a few like people like toss some coins at Asan and Deem, like a few like clap Brandy on the back, go like good for you, and like one of them gives like a pork bone to Ash, who just like slobbers over it. Yeah. Erlen and Indra are sitting at the bar, refusing to go anywhere near the dance floor. Is Erlen doing anything specific?
He's leaning over for a second. He's just gonna be like, "Was Fat and the Big Lizard as easy as she's making it out to be?"
No. Me and Shepard and Ilaria all almost got eaten in the first maybe 2 seconds, because that thing is weirdly quiet. It just kind of came up behind us, and then I think Asan just vanished into the fade. And then it like ran into us and then just gorged Shepard. And then it had these like all little babies around it. God. It's a weird amount of lizard babies. No, it was awful. It was awful.
Really quick question, because I genuinely do not remember in this moment. Who got the last hit on him? Was it Asan?
It was me. Stabbed it in the back of the head with a shadow blade.
Brandy is like going to, you know how somebody stands on a chair and then puts one foot on the table?
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna point over at Asan while he's singing. It's like, and him. He killed it. He got the final hit. He was the one who used its own shadow against him and cut off its head.
And you see like a run of applause go, woo, yeah!
I'm just gonna do a little bit of a flourish.
Give it up for
rapier.
Asan! Woo!
Awesome.
Brandy starts the cheer of ass on.
No, it's not Asan, it's Blackhand! Or like Black Blade or whatever.
It's the Black Blade.
It's the Black Blade from the cage match, you guys. I got his t-shirt on. It still has a little bit of his blood.
It's fucking Kyle in the crowd.
It's Kyle. He shows up. He's like, yo, guys, why didn't you invite me to this sick-ass party that you were throwing?
After Asan's done singing, if Nadim continues playing, he's gonna try to get the rest of the group to dance with him.
Yeah,
Nadim
Nadim is very much still playing, and you see like a couple of people from the crowd kind of like go up and join. Nadim seems to be having like a really good time. You see Kyle just go, "Oh, sick, we're playing," takes out a cowbell and goes ding 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 ding.
On rhythm though.
Yeah, of course.
It's Kyle.
It's Kyle. He really does no wrong. Walk over to Erlen and Indra, who are both just like taking shot after shot.
Alright, come on, this is a celebration. Get up.
Nope.
Too bad, and I'm going to grab both of them by like their shirt collars and just yank.
Make an athletics check.
Yeah, these are two heavy men.
Great. This is gonna go great.
Oh.
My son put his back into it.
Okay.
All right, Erland and Indra, athletics or acrobatics?
I think it's just athletics for the first one. And it's acrobatics to escape the grapple.
No, it's either. No matter when.
Might have a better shot.
See it.
Come on. Yeah. Okay, Asan. What happens is that you swear you grabbed Erlen, like you got like a handful of the scruff of his shirt, and you pull your hand, and your fingers phase through it.
Erland, you're no fun. Come on.
I think I've done enough for y'all today.
You did a great job. Now's the time to celebrate.
I am.
All right, fine. Next round on me for Erlen.
Indra got a 23.
God
Damn.
damn it. So I miss Erland, and Indra is just like unmoving.
And then you just stand there, like grabbing onto like Indra's collar, and he just kind of like takes your hand and just like removes it and goes, "What is there a reason for this? Like
I'll teach you how to dance. Come on.
I know how to dance somewhat."
Oh, really? You've never done it, so I don't know.
Okay, well, they don't exactly have like ballroom classes in Templar Academy. We're from
So you
Ilaria's.
don't know how to dance.
I can follow a rhythm, but it's just, there's a lot of people and it's a weird town. And
He's calling you.
That's a
out.
lot of talk. Someone who's not doing anything.
I don't know, man. I'm not exactly a big crowd guy.
Then at least show me.
Make a persuasion check.
The Tumblr
That's
Santa.
drunk,
Flying.
so it's coming out a bit more.
Run Santa right now.
Andrew just kind of goes, his gaze just kind of like shifts a little bit and goes, takes another shot and goes, "Fuck it," and gets up with the son to dance.
I will fully dance with Indra.
What
Nice,
kind
that one
what kind
makes-
of dancing is this? Is it like full like partner, or is Asan literally just like, okay, and like move your feet,
like,
please?
like dancing with each other, but not like super like,
Yeah.
partner couple dancing.
Okay, make a performance check. Indra will make one as well.
Okay. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna give myself disadvantage because I feel like Indra wouldn't do well. Oh, awesome.
2 left feet.
He got a 5.
Oh,
Yeah, that'll
God.
do it.
Yeah, very much. So he does step on your feet a couple of times.
Hassan's gonna take the lead.
I don't know this type of music, okay? He just like
didn't say anything.
looks around at the people and it's like, I just don't like crowded areas like this. I feel really anxious.
Fine, I won't force you to stay, but thank you for getting up.
He just kind of thinks about that for a second and goes, I mean, it's not all bad. We get it.
Well, I guess if you're going back to
We
the
can,
bar, I'll have to dance with someone else.
I mean, we can finish the song at least.
I would love to think Saradwin and Brandy are in the corner watching this going, write that down, write that
No,
down.
I think they're just dancing.
Yeah,
Right
fair
there.
enough.
No, it's not like super intimate. It's just like, you know, they're just dancing
Yeah,
together. that's
just
all.
two bros
Yeah.
dancing
So
together.
here's how you
Everyone
orange
bros.
justice.
But are they
Every time
within
However, I
Hassan
would say
turns to
I'm a little
Sarah,
offended that Indra didn't get jealous at all when Hassan said, well, if you're gonna go sit back down, I guess I'll just have to dance
Why
with
do you
someone
think he
else."
wanted to finish the song?
Here's how
Yeah,
you,
there we
here's
go.
how you do the whip.
So like
And then the nene.
so
The
for
nene.
like the
Nene.
for like the next like 2 to 5 minutes, like Indra and Asan just kind of like move together, and like you notice like Indra just kind of like does get into the groove a little bit. It's mostly like just like he knows like how to like dance, quote unquote. It's really just like the anxiety of like the whole situation, and not
He's
really
dancing
having
like a
like
middle schooler.
he's dancing like very much like a dad at a party who like doesn't really listen to this type of music. But he seems to like loosen up after a little bit and does kind of like crack a little bit of a smile as you like do some like fancier like twirls and everything, and then like you try to get Indra to twirl and he just like stares at you like, what the fuck are you, like, what?
Bro, no.
Did you just try to twirl me?
Not like twirl him, but it's just like, and now you do something, and Indra just stands there and just kind of like bounces up and down.
like yeah, shuffles his hands a little bit, does
Yeah.
the lethal company.
yeah. just like takes a step back and forth, and he's like, "Am I doing it?"
The Greg Heffley.
Yeah.
The effort was appreciated. Thank you.
He just kind of like goes quiet a little bit and goes, "It was nice. I had fun."
I'm glad.
Just turns
I think
around.
you've needed a bit of a pick-me-up after the last
Sarah
day.
is too close to this.
Yeah. I don't even know where to begin to say thanks to you and to everyone.
Oh, shush.
I mean, I'm not gonna let this go. Like, you guys went out of your way for me and my dog.
Yeah, and you've put your life on the line for me, for Sarid, for Brandy, for Ilaria. Like, we look out for each other. That's what we do.
I know, but this is different, and you know it's different. You know that, right?
I mean, Ash is as much of the group as the rest of us are.
It's one thing to look out for each other in battle and, you know, heal people when they're down and, you know, but to go off on a day's journey into the place where Ash got the sickness and where all of us could have gotten it, it's... I don't know. When I saw those stairs on those women in the caravan, they looked haunted. So,
It's...
sorry.
I know it's dangerous, but... it's what reminds us we're alive, right? Fear of death.
I like that. Yeah. But I won't say anything tonight, but I do want to make it up to you guys.
I'll need to do a painting of you.
What?
What?
He just like goes bright red. What do you
I got one of the ship, I got one of Erland, I got one of Ash. If you owe me, you're next.
You see like the gears in his brain turn as like a wait wait no like wait no this
Not
was
that
I
type of
agreed
thing,
to.
He just has to paint me like one of your French girls playing in his head. Wait a second.
She's just like what that's how you were what? How is that the first thing that comes to your mind when I talk about, like, owing you guys a favor? You want to draw me?
Art brings joy to my life.
Oh.
If music is how we decorate time, then art is how we decorate space.
He just he thinks for a second, goes, okay, fuck you. Yeah, you're so deep and philosophical. Fuck off.
Yeah, whatever. You'd be doing a favor for me.
I do appreciate that side of you. I mean, one person's got to be the pretentious art guy in the group, right?
Oh, he is.
I think you all get a kick out of it. And Sarah just drunkenly stumbles into the conversation. Oh, you are so pretentious, Hassan.
He is so philosophical. Wink.
What does that even mean?
I'd like to think, as Sarah just leans in, that means he's really into guys named Phil.
God damn it.
Sarah, I thought I was supposed to be the drunk one tonight.
Well, I rolled a dice and it said 9.
Oh
And then I
no.
just felt awful after I saw that number.
By the way, we're all being controlled by these like weird people with like a bunch of like character sheets. It's a whole thing.
You're all
not-
drunk.
Alright.
Quit arguing about it.
Do you think we're real? Alright, anyway.
Sarah, do you want another shot?
No. You.
No.
You and him.
But you're a party girl. Come on.
I am a pretty girl.
I'm gonna lean over to Uncle and be like, make it a shot of water.
Already planning on it.
Make it a glass of
I'm a
water.
Got one for me too.
Want a glass or a shot?
No, I have to play it up. It needs to be a shot.
Shooting
Fair enough.
monsters. It's fantastic.
So, would you like a double of that, good sir?
Yes.
Please. I can handle my liquor. Wait,
So,
No,
Uncle
man.
pours a double of water.
for both of us.
Yes.
All right, Sarah. Cheers.
Cheers to
And
philosophy.
we down it. To philosophy, yes. Oh,
And Indra.
Yeah.
We should get a really big canvas for him.
Cause I'm tall.
Yes.
Have you thought about that? Maybe you're just short.
Well. And she like stands on a chair and she's like, not anymore.
Don't. Oh, you're
There you go.
stumbling. Oh God, she's gonna fall. Indra just like tries to like like stay the chair as like you're on top, like like.
is it really a drinking night if you don't wake up with bruises?
No.
Exactly.
How hard do elven parties go?
Very.
Look, we don't have many. We don't get a lot of reasons to celebrate. So when we do, we kind of go a bit over the top.
Well, I have lots of celebrations, like the celebration of like getting some berries that are out of season. And then I just ferment them.
So like wine, you make wine.
Yeah, and then I celebrate it, and no one gets it.
Canonically, elves in the Dragon Age universe don't drink wine.
Yeah, Sarah just makes it herself.
I mean, that still makes Saren a very fucking chaotic
Yeah.
wildling.
Alright, is Ilaria doing anything? Is your mic off again?
Yes, it is. I was drinking water, my bad. She's gonna get another shot, but this time she's gonna have like a whole half lemon or lime, whatever Uncle has.
Yes, both.
Squeeze. Yes, she's just gonna squeeze the entire thing. She hasn't taken any drinks up until this point, so squeeze that. Go around the rim. Eat the lemon.
So as like you order the drink and order the half lime or lemon, Uncle looks at you. So I have like some spare wine. Like
No.
maybe a
This
bottle
is-
or two.
Wait, you got salt?
Of course I
You're
got
making a
salt.
margarita.
It's Ilaria.
Do you want some salt?
Yes.
Do you want a
Please.
whole brick or do you want sprinklings?
A small little pile, like a palmful, will do.
Uncle just like reaches underneath the counter, gets a bag, and like takes a pinch of salt and puts it in your hand. There you go.
I'm gonna need a little more than that, Uncle.
How much do you want? Why are you putting that in a drink?
Please. I'm cooking.
Drunk?
Just watch the magic happen.
You know what? Fine. It's just he sprinkles even more into your hand until you have like a nice hefty pile.
Right, she's just gonna go with her palm. She doesn't do it on the table. You know the motion.
Yeah, we know the whole thing.
Ta-da! She's elevated the shot.
What
You made
the
a
hell did you just
shot
do?
margarita.
Uncle
Hopefully.
looks at it. What did you just do? Why did you
I-
put salt around it?
You know what? You try this first. She gives it to Uncle.
He tries it. Okay, I'm not going to lie. That's not that bad. I would not have thought of putting salt in a drink, but
Oh, you should try sugar next.
we put sugar in drinks.
No,
What do you think that
do
was?
Do the same thing. You need to take like the lemon or the lime or whatever it is, circle it around the top, and then put sugar, just like I did.
Huh. You might have just had 2 new drinks to the menu.
Perfect. Name it after Ash.
We'll just call it Ash Sprinkles.
Yeah. It doesn't help that it's yellow.
God damn it. No, I don't like that.
Some drunk is gonna call it ass sprinkles, and you know that.
Has sprinkles.
I said Ash.
I know, that's why I said
But
some
some-
drunk is gonna call it ass sprinkles.
Hey, Uncle, can I get a
Can I get-
one of
can I
those
get an
ass
ass
sprinkles?
Can I get a? All right. As the night kind of comes to an end, anybody else wants to do anything? Is Shepard just like dancing the entire night, or does he want to do anything before?
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Okay.
Oh, Hassan's gonna dance with Shepard at one point too, because it's fun.
I wanted to do something with Indra and Erland, but I will wait till the end.
the end of the night.
Yeah.
Okay. Hassan, like you move from one dance partner to another dance partner, kind of like as Shepard is doing these like very like powerful like warrior dance steps, you're trying to like follow up behind him, but like your legs physically cannot reach that far, so he's like lapping you continuously as like you're trying to follow behind him, but it's still
I'm
a really
gonna
cool
make up-
visual.
I'm gonna make up in grace what I lack in strength.
Yeah. It's just very much just like powerful Kunari doing like very much like warrior like dance steps and this like and then Hassan just kind of like doing like a little dainty little jump behind him.
A pirouette.
Yeah. And the night begins to kind of like quiet down. The music begins to fade. There's only just like kind of like one person on a flute, and the rest of the group, like the rest of the patrons, either like pass out drunk on the tables or kind of like gather their belongings and go home. It's rather late in the evening, so do people like kind of begin to head upstairs to get ready for bed?
Hassan's going to slowly stumble his way up the stairs and flop into probably his own bed. You can roll for it.
Probably.
He's
Yeah.
aiming for his
It's
own
fine.
bed.
How many? It's 7. Yeah, like roll a d8.
Yeah.
D8? Sure.
Yeah.
What am I looking for?
If you roll a 1 or an 8, it's your own.
Okay. 2. It's Indra's bed.
It is interesting. I was gonna just go down the list. You just flop onto a bed. It smells of like cedar tree and dog. It smells like dog. All right. Anybody else?
Also gonna go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sarah has like one of those moments where she's like being guided upstairs and then she just flops on the bed face down and does not wake up.
Brandy absolutely is the sober one helping her up, just like, okay, nope, one more, okay, cool. Now, and I'll just tuck you in. Okay, good. I'll be back in like 20 minutes, okay?
You
Sure.
see, Nadim, kind of tipsy, just kind of like puts his lute away, goes, "Alright, this was fun. I'm head back where, Good night, guys.
Gonna be
Yeah,
fine walking
yeah.
back on your own.
Get to the ship safe.
Yeah, probably." And just kind of leaves.
Probably.
It's Lomarin.
Yeah, it's Lomarin.
That's not comforting at all.
She stumbles out.
You know, Erlen is gonna go through the effort of actually like trailing him, not obviously, but like just making sure that he doesn't end up mugged.
Make a stealth
Alright.
check.
I am stealthy.
No, you're not.
Wow.
Wait.
Funnily enough, I rolled an 18 and then a 2 because he is drunk.
Comedy.
So Nadim has no idea that you're trailing him, despite the fact that as you walk through like the dark streets of Lomarin, you just kind of like knock over a trash can and then ding clink 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 clink
They
clink.
got trash cans in Lomarin?
Absolutely.
Like a fruit stall and like a bunch
need
of
somewhere to
cantaloupes
put
just
the
like
bodies.
tumble out. And then
Your
you
arms
guys,
faintly
"Excuse
glow."
me, miss," as he like bumps into a lamppost and then continues walking.
Excuse me, miss.
At least he's still polite.
Oh, he's such a good boy. And then he just kind of like comes to like just like a different like tavern or bar. Just kind of like knocks, ding, ding, ding. Like somebody like just opens the door, goes, "Dude, you don't have to knock. We've been telling you," and like lets him inside. So you assume he like got home safely.
Wait, he walked into another bar?
Another tavern.
You think they're staying on the boat the entire time that you're in Lomarin?
You're so right. All right, there's
They don't
one
live
thing
there.
I would like to try to do with regards
Darby?
to Nadim. If I may be able to, with a slight bit, I don't do this often nowadays, but like a slight bit of sleight of hand, if I'm able to slip a headache away into that fellow's back pocket.
Go ahead.
And we'll see how we do with this. May I use my once protection reroll?
You may.
Let's try to sneakily get some. Yeah, 11. Let's fucking go.
Slightly better.
9, 10, and 11.
Alright, I'm gonna roll a perception check with disadvantage. He gets a +2 to this.
2. Let's go.
One is a natural 20.
One was a 20.
And the other one was a
15.
natural 20.
That was a 1 in
Oh my
400.
God.
That's
He just
hilarious.
pulls out a dagger and like he's like, "What are you trying to do?"
As you kind of like get a little bit closer, you see Nadim stop for a split second. His arm whips around, grabs onto yours, and then twists. And this like burning sensation. You just go ow 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 ow. As he's like drunkenly and like hazy
Friendly,
and just
friendly.
Injury.
Oh,
Not good
what
on
the
the injury.
you just like let's go. What the dude? What the fuck? What? Why are you? I thought you were gonna kill me, and then I was gonna have to kill you, and I've never killed anybody before, and I don't really want blood on my hands, because I'm not really good with blood. I don't really know why I'm traveling in the first place. It was mostly just to kind of, like, travel the world, but I miss my girlfriend a lot. But I really don't want to have to fucking kill anybody over this shit. I don't like Lomarin. This
Yeah.
place is really scary. How long do you guys gonna
It's-
be standing there? It really sucks that you haven't visited, and
place
the only
is
time that
like
you wanted to
home.
come and talk to me was when you needed something from me.
I'm not. Look, whether you remember this in the morning or not,
I don't know.
but I'm not good at the whole friends thing. But here, he holds a little vial of headache away. This is gonna help with the inevitable hangover. in
Dude,
the
I don't do
morning.
drugs anymore.
It's not drugs. Well, not the kind you think of.
Just kind of stares at it.
Hangover cure.
Oh. Man, dwarves got shit for... everything. Wow.
Just wanted to make sure you weren't, mugged or worse out here.
That's surprisingly really sweet of you, Erland.
Don't mention it. Please.
I won't. I'm still mad at you.
Yeah, I am too.
He just kind of looks
Nah.
at you with this like really confused expression, like, that is so many levels.
Nut walks back.
Just gonna.
Eventually finds his way back to his bed.
But before you do, I think Ricky wanted to do something with Indra and Erland.
Well, I
Yeah.
was going to start with Indra since Erland is currently unavailable for a bit.
Okay.
So Brandy would very like lightly like call Indra over to like a corner or like a little table as like the night dies down.
What's up?
How you feeling?
Not as drunk as I've been, but
I'm not talking about now. I mean,
oh,
as she points at her head.
what?
For the last day, you've been not yourself for good reasons, and I wanted to check up on you.
Oh, better now that Ash isn't gonna die. Obviously, it's just, I don't.
You keep saying how much we didn't have to, even though we did.
You don't have to do anything in this world. I think everybody makes a choice to do something. I think every time you choose to help your friend, you're choosing to help your friend, and you have to choose to be a good person every single time you do it.
So why don't you just start applying that to yourself?
I choose to do a lot of good things every day. I guess I'm saying you guys didn't have to help him, but you did, and I don't really know how to handle that.
Do you want to know how you can handle it, or at least a little bit of advice?
No, I know I'm gonna, I'm gonna make it up to you guys.
Okay. Tomorrow morning after your run, can you help me make provisions?
Yeah, absolutely.
Which, by the way, I know you're not that drunk, but you do still need some sleep because you are. I'm assuming you're still going for your usual run with Shepard.
If the big guy's up for it, I'm up for it, but man, I really hope he just sleeps in.
Okay. I did want to tell you something.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You really gotta be more specific than what.
In the last 24 hours, I met something that shouldn't be possible, shouldn't be real, shouldn't be natural, and you helped me through it. A lot of you guys did, but I should also thank Ash because, cute puppy face, but thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. course.
And you gave me a really good story to tell Papa when I send the letter out.
Yeah, well, I think more so Asan and Shepard did. They were nasty in that fight.
They were. But you need to learn to give yourself credit.
Thanks,
It's a
Brandon.
lot of. Mm-hmm. Oh, just because I don't say it often, you guys are my second family. All of you guys, with the exception of Sarah, for obvious reasons, are brothers and sisters to me.
He kind of gets this weird expression on his face and goes, yeah, you remind me a lot of my sister.
Am I that annoying?
Yes, but
Perfect.
yeah, you were both very optimistic and not like fearless, but she would always get herself into like little scraps just because she was curious, and she had a weird sense of justice, wanted to help everybody that she could.
Well, traveling with you guys made me learn something. There isn't such a thing as fearlessness. Just courage.
To be fair, most of the memories I have of her are when she was a kid, so I think for kids it is really just fearlessness, because they don't know.
Yeah. But for us, that doesn't exist for us anymore.
No, not for a while.
Not unless I get hit in the head really hard and I really don't know what's happening anymore. Alright. Well, I gotta go talk to Erlen when he gets back, so you go off and get some rest. You look like you need it.
You too. And he just kind of gives you like a light tap on the side of your arm.
She, as soon as like he's about to make contact, she like pulls him in for a hug.
Oh. He just kind of
Stealth hug.
keeps his hands like in the air and then just like very gently like presses them to her and then immediately kind of like lets go and says, yeah, I'm gonna go to bed.
Have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
Goes upstairs and sees Hassan in his bed. Fuck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Come on,
And
he's
just-
upstairs. See the son like in his bed. Goes, she's. Make her help me, and then just sleeps in Hassan's bed.
What does Hassan's bed smell like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cologne?
Perfume.
Where's he getting the
No,
cologne?
Oh, right. No, he'd wear perfume, not cologne.
He would wear perfume.
Is this cherry pine?
Bath and Body Works? Cherries?
Hello?
How does fresh morning dew have a smell?
He doesn't even look at like
lavender. All right, it's lavender.
he doesn't even like look at any bottles. He just like looks around the bed, just like, why does it? It smells like a fresh summer morning.
Is it a Dalish thing or an Asan thing?
A bay breeze? What?
What?
It's lavender and sage with a hint of like
Worth a everything.
pine wood. With a hint of pine wood.
Oh, the Asan.
It's his original scent.
Alright. Erland, you eventually get back to the tavern. And when you get upstairs, you see like Brandy's. She has a chair to her her room with Sarah and just is like sitting just a little bit outside her door.
Yes, we were expecting you.
And she's just like she like looks down the hall. Erland, come here.
He pauses, kind of stares. What?
I didn't want to wait downstairs.
You're just waiting up for me? What is this?
Yeah, I want to talk to you.
Step.
Thank you
What is it,
for
Brandy?
thank you for what you did for us and those people.
Wasn't my idea.
I know it wasn't your idea, but you could have said no.
You're welcome. That all you needed?
No. I I wanted to tell you that uh I kind of need some nerve calmer tonight. I had some pretty bad night terrors um when I was at the Blighted Lands.
Slept there.
Yeah, we had to. A lot of us were too banged up to really walk too far, at least efficiently.
Alright. We got one. Hand over one small vial of this, like, gray liquid.
Thank you. Um, you doing okay, Erland? Because I'm doing less okay by the day.
I don't. I don't know how to act in situations like these. I'm not the person to ask for that kind of help.
And I still
I'm
came
just-
to you.
I'm fine. I'm same as I always am, just waiting. We got work to do. All of us got work to do, but since we're just trying to get the lead on this next guy to go hunt down,
Erland,
I'll give up. I'll let y'all have your not to just celebrate, but
you can fool Intra, but you can't fool me.
what?
There's
I
something
ain't
wrong.
hiding nothing. Alright, look, I ain't happy about all this.
About what?
Those people would have died without our help. And without me guiding them back, they would have ran into something that would have finished the job. So I took that on, right? But I'm not happy about it. 'Cause I wouldn't have stuck my neck out like that. Even just helping out with Indra and Ash, even that isn't something I would have done. All of it, it's...
And
I don't know why I did it. Y'all came back, and for a while there, I was worried that y'all wouldn't.
You doubting the expert monster hunter going into the Blighted Lands? A fearless Templar, a powerful wizard.
Might act like it, but none of us are immortal. And with me not around, I just felt like y'all were in even more danger. And I
In
just,
the
it's that gets to me. Y'all came back. I was worried you might not. And I don't know which of those two things pisses me off more.
Arlen, I may be talking like I'm immortal and the rest of us are, but before the fact and during the fact, I didn't know how the hell we were doing it. But all I knew is that we needed to get it done somehow. And we got the job done. So now I can act prideful and put on the same show as Son tends to do. But I'm more worried about you. You say you don't stick your neck out for people, and yet you've done it a lot since you've met me and Shepard and everyone. And from what I can gather, you've done it a lot for Ilaria and Indra before I even met you.
I didn't used to, or... It's...
Did you not used to because no one else would do it for you?
No, look, those days are behind me, alright? And I don't like being reminded of the same sort of shit that got me. I had to think for a while back there on how I would pick things up if y'all didn't come back. What kind of mercs I'd have to scrounge around to find, what kind of people I could pay to help me keep moving forward on this lead. Alright.
Well, no, you don't have to do that.
Yeah. I didn't like thinking that that I relied on y'all.
You have to rely on people, Arland. I have to rely on all you guys. I would have broke down crying without Shepard helping me. I wouldn't have made it through that cave with the rest of you if you didn't bandage me up and teach me how to heal people. And I couldn't get through the Blighted Lands without Indra.
I don't like being reminded of how I used to be. And
How did you used to be?
like you,
Dependent?
no. I looked out for others. I cooked. I gotta make sure they were alright. I patched them up. I was naive. I trusted where I shouldn't, who I shouldn't. And,
You got burned.
yeah, it came back to bite me in more ways than one. Look, it's. I think you're lucky, Rat, that at least with us, we seem like good people.
Well, Papa always told me I had a good judge of character.
Sure. I just slipping back into those old ways. More and more I realize. And I don't know. I had to think about what it was like to lose it all again.
Well, you didn't. And tomorrow's a new day. It's what's the phrase, Pop? There's no use fretting over what could have been, what has been. What matters is you right now and what you need to get done. And you got all of that done. And we celebrated. We're all alive. And we need to celebrate the fact that we're alive, Erland. Look, I'm not going to tell you that everything that happened to you should just magically disappear in your head. Because from the way I've seen everybody in this group, there's a lot. And stuff like that just doesn't disappear. Even with me, I got stuff about my mama that I've never got to learn about her. And I had to learn through Dad. I had to take care of my dad at his lowest. But what I can tell you is that I'm here to help you at every step. Because healing isn't just about the body sometimes.
Look, it ain't me you gotta worry about. Alright. I may not be the most, cheerier out there, but I'll get what I have to done. I'll keep myself alive, and y'all. So, maybe someday I'll, celebrate. Right. Be all, happy about the life we still have to live, but I ain't gonna lie and pretend like I've got all the time in the world. 'Cause I really don't.
I told Indra this already tonight, but I guess it would help to tell you. But Erwin, you're part of my weird conglomeration of
No,
a family.
no.
No?
Just
You deny me?
feel how you do, but I don't do family no more.
Really?
No.
Okay.
It's weird enough thinking of y'all as friends or whatever. I ain't all too good at that. Don't have the best luck either, but yeah.
The first part of being good at something is sucking at it first. You may suck at being a friend now, but in a few months, maybe a year, hell, maybe even by tomorrow morning, maybe something magical will happen.
Hmm.
But you'll get there.
Well, you tell me the sleep gets worse. All right.
I will.
If anything, got a sleeping pill to handle the worst of it. But
I just needed the nerve calmer.
yeah,
It's hard to get Darkspawn face out of your memory.
It's
I
hard to
getcha.
get good drugs around here.
I love
Lomering?
Alec. In Lomerin?
What are you smoking? Or lack
Mac
thereof?
What? So, I didn't give Indra a choice on this, but I would really like a hug.
I don't. Fine.
Brandy just hugs him.
He kind of holds for a second. He's very tense. Buddy, let's go. No, Brandy.
Night, Ireland. Thank you for the nerve calmer again.
Don't mention it.
I'm going to. Just closes the door behind her.
And Erlen will collapse in his bed.
Alright. And does anybody else have anything they would like to do before the night ends?
No.
Okay. Then that's where we'll end tonight's session. Yippee!
Wow.
Yippee!
Really quick, should I start recording our cooldown sessions as well, or would people prefer I didn't?
I don't think that's necessary for the recording.
I'm not married to the
Yeah.
concept.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's fine.